Hey everyone, hello. So this is June, no, this is my July TBR. So I picked out 5 books that I'm really excited to read from my physical TBR, and I'm gonna talk about it. I also have this in my background, which is I'm gonna call it the Bookie jar, like the cookie jar, but with books in it, right? So this has all my physical TBR in it. It's color coded. I'll talk about more about the colors in it. But yeah, so we're gonna pick 1 or 2 books from that, and so this will be my physical TBR. I may read 1 or 2 books depending on my hold on the library, like some of the like audiobooks and like ebooks on it. I'm not so sure about that. So yeah, I only picked out the books which I'm really excited to read, because I want to read more, and reading more means I should really like the books I'm reading, right? So a lot of them are sequels and like prequels and sequels, something like that. So let's start with. So I got 5 books. So the first book I got is by Isaac Asimov. So this is Nemesis by the father of science fiction, I guess. Uh, so I read Asimov short story collection, and I really enjoyed it. My first introduction to Asimov was one of the best short story I have ever read, and that is The Last Question. Such a good short story. Please read it if you haven't. One of the best, I think. So this is a full-length novel. I have never read a full-length novel by Asimov. Only read that short story collection. So this will be my introduction to how Asimov writes long full-length novel. So this is about a asteroid or like a sun or like something is which is called Nemesis, is coming to crash on Earth, and around this sun or like around this like asteroid or whatever, there's a colony, or there's like a spaceship with colony in it, and I think the people on Earth are trying to reach those colonies to survive the collision or like stop the collision of Nemesis. So that's what I got from the little synopsis which is in the back. I don't really get it why it's so small, but I'm excited. I wanted to read some science fiction. So this is a legendary, I would say, series, and that is The Lord of the Rings Part 1, The Fellowship of the Ring. So of course, like everybody, I have watched the movie. I love the movies. I know the movies and the books are very different, but I'm really wanted to read the progenitor of fantasy, I guess. And I really love the cover of this. It's so like classical, and yeah. So I read Hobbit last in 2023, I think, at the later end of 2023, and I enjoyed it. I loved it. Hobbit was such a fun time. I already know the story, but I'm excited to like read it, and I'm excited to experience it in its original form, right? So yeah, I'm already gonna read the first book right now. Maybe if I really love it, I will continue with the later books, the book 2 and book 3. So yeah, this will be my second. Excited for it. I hope this is cozy, comfy, but also like but also like transforming, like transportive to the Middle Earth, which I think it will. 2 books in, let's talk about the third book. So of course I cannot only read only fantasy and science fiction. So to like relax a little bit, palate cleanse a little bit, so I picked out Beach Read by Emily Henry. So I want to try to read contemporary like literary fiction or like rom-com or like romance books every month. At least try to read one, like, or try different genres like this or like historical fiction. So this will be my pick for next month, I mean July. Yeah, I think I started it like a little bit last month. Only that like 10 pages, but that got busy. But yeah, I heard this is the best one along with Book Lovers. These two are like considered one of the best Emily Henry books, and yeah, I'm excited to see. So from what I read, I think it's about this main character who kind of loses her father, and finds out that her father was a little bit of a player or something, right? And like she kind of goes to the house her father owns it secretly, and kind of falls in love with the neighbor or something. So that's what I know from the 10 pages I've read. I'm barely able to read 3 books a month from like since 2025. My reading has plummeted a lot, but I all of these books I'm so excited to read, so I hope I get to all of them really soon, and maybe even read more other than this TBR, right? Okay, so I read a book 2 months ago called I'm just gonna show you. Okay, so I read Jade City 2 months ago and absolutely loved it. I will talk more about it in my like whole all the books I read in 2025 so far video, which will come in like 1 or 2 weeks right now, which will come in 1 or 2 weeks whenever this month end, and I will start filming that. And so yeah, this is one of the best like urban fantasy books I've read. This really gives me like not necessarily Mistborn vibes, but it feels that same grandeur. It feels up that the void Mistborn had in my life, right? That perfect trilogy, that I really want to read and devour, and it feels like that. It's not even close to how that book feels. Like Mistborn and this are very different. So yeah, so I'm gonna read the second book in the Jade City. This is a trilogy, and that second book is Jade War. So I'm gonna read Jade War by Fonda Lee. So if I'm gonna talk a little bit of a pitch about this series, so this series is like it's always compared to Godfather, and I get why, because the family structure is very similar to Godfather. So this is about jade, which is a mineral which is found in this island, and two families control this jade, and these two families are rival, and we follow one of the family as they are going through some changes in the leadership, and also going through some war and stuff with the other families. And so yeah, that is the main premise, and that jade gives you special powers, but only few people who have the genetic lineage of these two families can use them. So this is like a kind of gang war kind of book, and the main strong point of these books are the characters. I love the characters. The main calls and family are it's just the dynamic between them, and it's also really fun to read. It's very well written, and yeah, it's just I'm so excited to get to this. This is a big book. It's bigger than the last one, I think. Oh, I think 500 pages. Yeah, around 600 pages. So this is a big book, and yeah, I'm so excited to read this and enjoy and go back to Janloon. I think the place is called. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kekon. So Kekon, yeah. I'm so excited to get back to Kekon and everything. I think the world's gonna expand a lot in this one. I heard this is the best entry in the whole like trilogy. So yeah, this is gonna be really good, and I'm so excited. So, so I've got some heavy hitters like probably Jade War and Lord of the Rings are gonna take a lot out of me, I think. And so to counter that, I'm gonna read a cozy fantasy. So I read Legends in Latte by Travis Baldree, which is one of the popular cozy fantasy, and it is a series. So there's a prequel, and there's also a sequel coming out, or the sequel to the prequel. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I enjoyed it. But to be honest, I can't tell you the I don't remember a lot about this. I just think I had a fun time, and I think at a fun and short time, it's not something that I like think about. I think the whole book has been like pooped out of my mind, right? But that's okay because I had a fun time. I was relaxed, I was comfortable, and had fun reading that. So I'm gonna read the sequel or the prequel, Bookshops and Bone Dust by Charles Baldry. This is the big paperback edition. I have the small paperback of Legends in Latte, and this is the big one, unfortunately. So yeah, the size difference is kind of weird, but anyway, this will be the fun to read. Also, there are some illustrations, like always, in the front box, I think, which is fun. I like seeing them. Which is it's just a small illustration of a coffee or a book or a skull, whatever. So yeah, this will be fun. I know this looks very big, but it's like the font is so big, and yeah, it's only 350 pages. I think this will be really fast. So yeah, those are the 5 books on my physical TBR. Now let's pick out the random books on here, because I'm excited what I'll get. If I get something that I'm also excited to read, I have my Bookie jar, and in here we have green color, which is for fantasy, blue is for science fiction, purple is for historical fiction, I think, white is for non-fiction, and orange is for like romance or like contemporary or literary something. So yeah, those are all the, I may have forgotten some, but yeah, I hope I get I don't know, something like Y fantasy or like Y book to like just breeze through, or maybe like I don't know, let's just pick my one thing. So I've put on series here, so if I get a middle book in a series, I'm gonna start with the first book in a series if I haven't started it, or whatever the book I'm in right now in that series, right? So that will be it. I don't know what I'll get. I hope I don't get something as big as like the Pillars of the Earth or Game of Thrones, or probably not Account of Monte Cristo, because that's scary. But yeah, anyway, let's pick out. This is fun. This is so much fun to do, and I hope you get to see it. And what else will pick? Okay, so I picked whatever I can see. I'm gonna show you first. So here, I hope it will focus, but yeah, so let's see what it is. So it's oh it's Gone Girl. This is a really popular book. Here, let's show you. So here is my shelf. You can see Gone Girl clearly. Here's the Gone Girl. So yeah, let me pick it out. So we have the book right here, and yeah, I think I will pick another one. So let's pick another one. So I got Gone Girl. I heard that this has a really cool twist. I hope it's not too like violent or like not too gory, because I haven't read a lot of thriller, but I'm excited to try this. I heard this is one of the best. I haven't seen the movie. I also want to watch the movie. So I think it's about someone's wife who goes missing, and the husband tries to find her. I think that's only thing I know. Yeah, I'm excited to read this one. Good pick. I got a good pick. I think I'll pick one more. I don't know when I'm get to, but it's exciting. It's so exciting to pick one book. Let's pick another one. This is fun. This is so much fun. Okay, another random Bookie jar pick. I picked this color. I can see which color it is, but yeah, I will show it to you first. It's another orange, so it's another orange, so I guess it's a thriller, but yeah. So this is Bird Box. So I have Bird Box. So yeah, this is a short thriller, I think, and I heard, so this is like so there's a really popular Netflix movie about Bird Box. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. I can read that. It's small. It's around 200 pages, I think. Yeah, 250 pages. So yeah, I think we have a good pick, good selection. I'm gonna show it to you, and yeah. So let's just summarize of what books I got. So we have Gone Girl, we have Bird Box, Bookshops and Bone Dust, and Jade War. Let me just here. Jade War, Beach Read, Lord of the Rings, and ouch, Asimov. So yeah, those are all the books. Yeah, this is, I think, a reasonable TBR for me. You know, I'm excited to read all of these books. The least excited I'm for it is Bird Box, because I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. The most excited of for it is probably Jade War or Lord of the Rings. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this TBR selection, and let me know if some of these books are on your TBR, or what is your TBR, or what are you reading, anything. I would love to chat in the comments, and yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.